What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, GGFOREX here, and on today's video I'm going to be showing you how I backtest. So as you know from last video, I'm concentrating on two pairs, GU and EU. On today's video we're going to concentrate on GU, and this is what I've been doing for a couple hours each day. I'll say at least 3 to 5 hours a day, which is what I'm going to continue to do all the way up until January, probably the 4th or the 8th when I start the challenge again, right? So what I'm going to do is show you how I backtest, what I'm looking for, and what lessons does it teach me. What does it, after this backtesting, what am I noticing and what do I need to apply in my challenge next, right? And that'll make sense at the end of this video probably, because you'll be able to see it and you understand where I'm coming from. So without further ado, let's just jump into this video and I'll show you exactly how I like to backtest this pair and what I am noticing. So let's just go. Okay, I hope you can see me in the corner. So what you can see is this is a higher time frame point of interest. As you guys know, I like high time frame points of interest. I'm not just going to sell randomly anywhere. It has to make sense. It has to be at a premium level if I'm looking for sales, and it has to be at a discount level if I'm looking for buys, preferably on the daily. So if I see a nice daily point of interest, that's when I'm going to be jumping down to lower time frames, like the 15-minute, like we are now. And I'm just going to see what opportunities we get, because we might not get any opportunities. So at the moment, price is in a daily point of interest. As you can see, we have nice bearish divergence. I'm expecting some sort of reaction here, and we're just going to play out price. I'm going to be obviously quite quiet in this, because I'll be concentrating on what's happening, but I'll try and explain to you what I'm seeing, what I'm noticing along the way. What I will be putting on the charts as well is giant yellow bars, and what that is weekend bars. That's Saturday and Sunday bars, and that will play a big role at the end of this video. But yeah, let's just play it out and see what we see. I put it on super fast mode. Normally what I would do on backtesting is lower the speed down, just so I can see what's going on and capture it. But obviously for this video you guys don't want to be waiting that long, so I've kind of sped it up. So if I miss stuff, it's not me getting in on hindsight, it's me sort of going, oh, I would have done that, but it went too fast. It's going at 1 every 0.1 seconds. So I might click it, or I might just slow it down the speed. We'll see how this video plays out. But at the moment, I'm waiting for some sort of like manipulation to happen in this area before I even get interested. So if I go down 1 every half a second, let's just see what happens. Alright, let me just speed it up so it's a little bit faster for you guys. Okay, so we have taken a high, now we've got a big push down, right? So I'm going to start clicking it, wait for a reverse. Okay, we're getting a reverse. This was my last point of interest, so this took the highs and then pushed lower. So that's already broken, structure to the downside. Came down to point of interest. So we have taken the high, let me just mark it out for you. Taken top. Taken there. Liquidity was taken there. And this is my last point of interest, so if I get my fibs out from there to there, it's in my kill zone, so I'm looking for this. And what my target's going to be. So if I was in a challenge on this, obviously I would like to pass within a trade, but it has to make sense. So these lows down here weren't taken, they were created, so somewhere along these lines. And also I have two points of interest on the daily time frame. So I have to swing low to the swing high. If I'm selling to a discounted area. If I'm buying to a premium area. This green area down here on the daily time frame is where I would probably see some buys happening, right? So I would be very cautious selling past this zone, because it is where the banks put the majority of their orders in previously. But there has to be a reason for price to get down there, of course. So if we just have a look at what reward to risk we would get if it came all the way down here, it's like a 1 to 16. So I don't need that, and I don't think I would actually have the mental capacity to hold for a 1 to 16. So all I need is really a 1 to 10, and it looks like we're going to get it on these equal lows down here. You see this? Nice targets here. We've got nice targets here. Still have nice targets down here. Plenty of targets on this, so this is already shaping up to be great there, and it's sort of created more ones here as well. Right, so I'm happy with that. I mean, that's got to do 179 pips for it to even get to that level. There might be more opportunities on the way down, but I'll be happy with that. So there's plenty of reasons beyond my entry for price to continue, so that gives me more confidence in the first place. Right, so let's just see what happens. We play it out. Zoom in so you guys can see. Play it out. So that was a Friday. This is now going into the weekend, and now opening up onto a Monday. Monday, price moved away. Asian session. Tuesday, London Open, getting closer. Still hasn't hit there yet. Let me just move it across so we can see. Okay, right, so we've been triggered in on London Open Wednesday. Right, so let's just see if we can't see any more opportunities on this. Right, that's a nice opportunity for me. We have divergence. You see price coming up into our point of interest. It's taken liquidity from here and from here. Let's just see if it makes targets on the way down. Coming back, down. Right, what did it do? It's made more targets on the way down. So it's confirming that it wants to go down for me. See the fib zone. Our point of interest is in our fib zone, so I would say possibly, let's see there, fill the imbalance, cover the high. And I'm gonna have the same TP because it's just easier to figure out. Same TP. And we'll just play price out and see what happens. Move it in again. I'll move it across at the end. I can't be asked to keep dragging the green bar across. I'm just going to wait for more opportunities as price plays out. So now we're in Friday's high. New weekend. Friday's high has been taken. Price is pushed down. So it's definitely in our favour so far. Tuesday. What I'm waiting for really is I'm waiting for a big move, a sharp move up and a sharp move down. What was created, what is left. At the moment I'm sort of getting this balanced price action. It's not showing me much manipulation where the banks have got involved, because usually the banks get involved at the extremes, hence why the daily points of interests. And this is sort of like working down, so it's kind of like in the middle. So it's not really a price where they want to get involved in. So it's kind of like where the order flow is going. So it's not really clean at the moment. Keep watching price. So now we're on to Wednesday the following week. Now we got a huge move up. This is interesting. Okay, just play it out slowly. Price is accumulating. Well, it's not just, I mean, it's what do you call it? Consolidating. Move up, move down. This could be potential. Okay, this to me makes sense. Somewhere up here. That makes sense. See, it's taking a high, it's taking a low. So somewhere up here, I'm expecting a move. Oh. Somewhere up here, I'm expecting a move in this area. I'm expecting a move in this area. So if I do, okay, right, I'm looking for sales in this area. So when price gets back to that area, I could put pending, but as it's not clean, I kind of don't want to risk it. So I'm just going to play it out at the moment. And price is approaching that area. Slow it down, see what happens. We have got divergence. We have got the weekends. I'm waiting for Friday high to be taken. So Asian session Monday. Price is down. Friday high has been taken. So as you can see, Friday high taken. We now have a trend line. I just want this to be broken. Trend line broken. Oh, almost on a retracement. Let's check the fib zones. Is in our zone. So let me just enter it flat. Stop loss above the high. And the TP will be whatever the previous one is, because that's a logical error for us. Keep moving price down to here. So we're getting close to our original TP anyway. What will this be, a 1 to 7 if it plays out, which would be nice. Just keep playing it. And boom. So we've got 1 to 7. 1 to 7. 1 to 13 and 1 to 10. So immediately within, what we got, so that's when we're triggered in, and when we triggered out, somewhere over here, within 13 days we have made 7, 10, 17, 13, so like 33% or something crazy like that, right? So 33% in 2 weeks. So that's way more than I actually need. And obviously if you're on a big account, you'd only have to risk like 1/4% or whatever, or 0.5% really to pass, if you wanted to do that. Which is crazy. Obviously I'll be risking 1% per trade because that's what I like to do, but obviously on the larger accounts, when I do pass, I would only be, I will reduce that massively to like 1/4 or 0.5% just to give me double the wiggle room to actually fail. Because I don't need to pass anything, so I don't need to make those massive gains. But when you're on a big account, those little risks add up to be big gains anyway. So yeah, so what have I noticed from this so far? One, lower time frame stuff's amazing. Following one pair and following one story definitely helps to show you where that price has been, where it's going, or where it could be going to. A lot easier than just looking at it once and then not looking at it for the next, I don't know, 3-4 days, and then realizing you missed the opportunity or you shouldn't have gone in there because of X, Y, and Z, right? But with these lines, the yellow bar lines, I've noticed that I'm gonna need to have a swing account, because obviously when I pass, if you have a look at all these moves, I had to hold them over the weekend twice, just during these 2 weeks, right? So you have a look, came in, these 2 trades, if I got out here, I wouldn't have passed. I would have got maybe a 1 to 5, but then I had to hold it over the weekend to then push price down, then I had to hold it over the weekend again to then finally push price down. So I can't have a normal account trading the way I would like to trade. This is exactly how I'd like to trade. I wait for higher time frame points of interest, and then I wait for confirmations in those area on the lower time frames. Then in that area, I want to see manipulation, I want to see targets, I want to see a bunch of reasons for price to go down, like I've just showed you. But what I'm noticing is that for those moves to play out, they need to go over the weekend. For them to go over the weekend, I need to have a swing account, which means I don't get 1 to 100 leverage, I get 1 to 30 with FTMO, which is fine, but that's something that I've gained knowledge of, guaranteed now, that I need to have a swing account. So this is how I like to back test. What I'll do, I'll randomly scroll back through a daily time frame on GU or EU, and I will see a reversal point and then trade the order flow like I just done down to another point of interest, right, on a daily time frame, how I would do it in real life. The only thing I can't do backtesting is look at the DXY, look at EG to see which one's the stronger or the weaker pair out of EU and GU. That's the only thing I can't do live backtesting, but what I can do is follow the order pair, see how it reacts to certain order blocks, see the fib retracement levels where price likes to go to, see how often it liquidates Friday highs on London Open on Monday, and then see what price does after that. That's what I'm learning from backtesting. So if you guys learned from this video, great, let me know in the comment box below. But if you enjoyed this video, like, share, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. So this is all I'm doing, is backtesting this for hours.